Hi, my name's Charlene, and I first walked into Suncoast Cathedral on Christmas Eve 2000. I was touched by God in a way that I've never been touched before. My spouse and I were both raised as Roman Catholics. Religion and spirituality were very important to us our entire lives. We were very active in the church, as active as women could be in the Catholic Church, with singing and teaching and things like that. But as we grew spiritually, both in our own little worlds, we both realized that the Catholic Church was not fulfilling our spiritual needs, and the Catholic Church wasn't very happy about who we were and really wasn't accepting of us. I particularly felt the sting of discrimination because I was divorced and a lesbian and raising two children, sending them to Catholic grammar school. It was a tough time for me and for my children. We met in 1989, and after a short time we both realized that we did miss church, religion, spirituality, and we needed it in our lives. So we did some church shopping in New York. There wasn't an MCC around, and we really didn't find anything that met our needs. So we went back to non-church people. In 2000, we moved here to Florida. My parents were here. My dad was ill. He passed several months after we moved here. And when Christmas rolled around, my mom expressed to me that she had a real need to go to church, to go to Mass, and that she didn't want to go alone. I spent some time explaining to her why the Catholic Church just didn't do it for us anymore, and she seemed to understand. I told her I'd try to find some place for us to go with her for Christmas Eve service. I found Suncoast. So the night started with Christmas carols and cookies, and my mom was having a good time. For the first time in a long time, she seemed to be out of her depression and enjoying the company of people. That's because the people here are so special, so warm, so welcoming. After the caroling, we had our service. It was comfortable for us because it had a lot of our familiar rituals going on from the Catholic Church, as well as some new Protestant things that we were not familiar with, but we enjoyed it. I myself felt that the sermon was directed to me, and I couldn't believe what I was hearing, and that it was opening my heart right there. When it was time for communion, we were all invited to the table, something we had never experienced before. There had always been restrictions on who could have communion. So for the first time ever, the three of us received communion together. My mom cried. It was really beautiful. So that was almost 18 years ago, and I'm still here. My spouse is still here, and we're very active as lay people. We were allowed to do things in this church that we would never have been able to do in other places, including the board of directors. I'm a deacon. We give communion to people. It is really very nice. And as I said, the people here are very welcoming. The thing that really gets me about this church, and MCC in particular, is that it's open and affirming. And that means that the communion table is open to everyone, no matter what church you belong to, or if you do or do not belong to a church, and that you are accepted here as you are. Whatever you believe, whatever you feel, it's okay to be here. So I think I'm going to be here a while longer, and I'd love to see you if you stop in. Make sure you find me and say hello. And thanks for watching this video. Bye.